How's it going, everybody? This is Seer here, and we have a round 2 match with Cosmic Crucible. We are going against Alexis, Texas, and they're fairly big. Looks like we kind of struggled as well. We both couldn't clear 2 rooms for the round 1. They're 187 million TCP. They are in Super Troopers, and they have some interesting defenses again. So we have a Absolute A-Force with Thanos Endgame, Mephisto with a Diamond, and there's a Vahl in here as well. So that's going to be getting possible 3 exposed mechanics out there, so that's fairly interesting. Stage 2, we have a Secret Defenders with Morgan Le Fay. Stage 3, we have the Annihilators Super Skrull Dorm team in here. I'm running the same thing in here as well. Stage 4, we have the Illuminati Odin. They got the Black Bolt variant in here. We're going to give the Infinity Watch into Nightstalkers another go. It looks like that's going to have RNG kind of baked into it, unless you're able to pull that Captain Britain stun, because what happened to me yesterday was Oath got the stun from that, and the optimal thing is to get the man thing to get the stun. So let's see what happens today on that one. Stage 5, we have a Spider Society with Lizard. Looks like they took out the Ghost Spider from that one. And stage 6, we have X-Treme X-Men with Rogue. So some pretty interesting things. Also some things that's kind of an older, so it looks like they're going to be more offense-based, what they have on here. Let's go ahead and start with the stage 3 matchup first. All right, we are starting off in the stage 4, the Illuminati Odin team. We're going to end up doing our Infinity Watch with Echo. I'm not going to be able to get the kill on Captain Britain. He's 3 diamonds. I just need to see if I can pull all of the warranted abilities first. Then we're going to go in and see if we can get the clear on this one. All right, we did the 1 burn attack. We weren't able to get to Captain Britain's next turn, so we're just going to load in with Bionic Avengers with the Skilled Military. Black Widow is basically going to be able to go first. We're just going to pause it and time out for the 5 minutes, then we'll be back. All right, we are giving this another go. We're using our Nightstalkers into the Odin-ati team right here, and this is RNG based. Yesterday, my Oath got the stun, so she wasn't able to do her ultimate, and it really affected the battle. My opponent was able to clear it due to their Man-Thing getting stunned, so there's some interaction there. I wasn't able to pull the second ability from Captain Britain, so I am going to be eating a stun. Hopefully, it's not going to impact this, but we will find out. All right, so here comes Black Panther Shuri doing the basic. We got the slow on the Moon Knight. He flipped it. All right, here comes the Captain Britain stun. Let's see who's going to get it today. My Man-Thing got it, so that is the optimal thing for it to happen. Now we should be getting our turns going. There goes our Man-Thing. There's the Odin ult. That's not good. And there's... Yep, that's not good. So we're going to back out and save this team. All right, we are doing our burn attacks into stage 1. We're just going to go in with a bunch of minions. It doesn't really matter as far as abilities that we pull. We're going to go in here with the Immortal X-Men after the double sack. So let's go ahead and do the first one. All right, we are doing sack number 2. We have a controller in here that's going to end up eating the passive shot from Kahori. And then we're going to try to pull the special from this Kahori as well. Then we're going to go in and we should be good to clear this with that Immortal X-Men. All right, we are testing out now the Immortal X-Men into the Absolute A-Force with Mephisto, Thanos, Endgame, and Vahl. This should be a very easy matchup. Jean actually does shut down the Kahori, so she's only going to get her opening turn for the passive shot, which we don't have any controllers, so we shouldn't be eating that. From there, we should be able to get a stun into the Mephisto with Storm because there's trauma. This should be pretty easy. It's going to be the Thanos push. I want to see how that affects this team. So let's go in. All right, so there's the opening shot into Storm. Let's go ahead, special into Mephisto. Got the trauma stun on him. We got a striker shot. Let's go into the Kahori right here. Just going to get safeguard up on us. Let me see this. I know it hits everybody. We don't have any negative effects. We don't have any vulnerables. We're going to do a basic. Let's go ahead basic into Mephisto. I don't want to accidentally push the Thanos yet. I'm going to leave that to Storm. All right, let's bring everybody in. And turn me to rewind. This is going to push the Thanos. Nope, he survived that. Rip Beast and Cabal. Jeez. All right. Storm, 18 charges. Cleared it. All right, we're going to be doing a pretty interesting mix here. So we have a Black Knight to basically counter the Super Skrull. We have Old Man Logan and Daken from the Mercs for money. Apoc's going to take the safeguard off of the Gladiator. Because Super Skrull is going to be hit into the Old Man Logan and the Apoc. Apoc should get the speed up. Old Man Logan's going to get the turn meter. Daken's going to get off the Gladiator. We're going to switch him to a Skirmisher for this. Old Man Logan's going to be able to get a stun into the Gore. Black Cat's going to get the revive once it's off. So there's a lot of moving parts in this, but this should work really well. So let's go in. All right, so there's the first hit into the Black Knight. That's going to put the Old Man Logan. All right, Daken's going to end up specialing into the Gladiator. We were able to get off the taunt. He still has immunity, which is fine. It's more getting off the taunt. That's the important thing. Let's get the stun into the Gore. All right, there goes the Super Skrull. Let's do turn meter rewinds into the Surfer, Gladiator, and Gore. And let's get a Promise Stun into the Dorm. All right, and this should destroy quite a bit of them. Let's ult with the Old Man Logan. So it looks like we used Ares. That would have been fine. I didn't really need Apoc elsewhere. But if you don't need the Apoc, you can definitely go with the Ares with this mix-up. Let's take out the Gladiator. All right, there it goes. All right, we're going into stage 6. I do have Orchis for offense, so I'm going to use Orchis into this team. Orchis counters mutants really good because of the Omega Sentinel. So this should walk over this one, especially with the new stats. So let's go ahead and take care of business. All right, so let's go ahead and ult with the Scientist Supreme. And we're going to target the Forge. We're going to special. Now we got the taunt up on the Rogue. When Omega Sentinel does the ultimate, that should wreck shop. Looks like we're just going to ult here. That 2-turn ability blocks really clutch for that Forge. All right, let's go ahead and ult with the Mega Sentinel. All right, there's the stuns out there. Let's ult with the Sentinel here. All right, there that one goes. All right, we are going into stage 5. We're going to use our Nightstalkers into the Spider Society with Lizard. Because we are city characters, we should be getting all the buffs as well. Agatha, I think, is global, though, so she's not going to get the buffs. I think Man-Thing is global. The other 3 are city. So the majority of them should be getting the buffs from this. They bring out a lot of slows anyways, so Blade being able to flip those is going to be pretty clutch. I don't see much that could go wrong with this one, but we'll find out how this plays out. Let's go in. Alright, so there goes the Pav. There's the slow on Oath and Moon Knight. So we got the flips on those. That is perfect. Let's target the Lizard. We're going to ult with the Oath. Alright. There's one death proof. That should do some pretty good work. We're going to ult into the Peter B. Parker here. Alright, there goes the Lizard. Alright, this is going to flip. Let's ult with Moon Knight. There goes Peter B. Parker. let's target the Penny over here. Let's ult. Just gonna do some pretty good damage. Get the assist in with Blade. Get the following hit with Agatha. We're gonna target Noir. Let's ult. Blade should call the assist in. And we're gonna basic. He's gonna come back. All right, special with Oath. And there's the clear. All right, we're going into stage 2. We have the Cabal, Kang, Ultimus going into the Secret Defenders with Morgan Le Fay. Cabal doesn't shut down the speed that Ms. Marvel Harlights get, so she should be able to go pretty quick. Based on that, she's going to end up doing an ultimate, do a turn meter rewind into me, get a taunt, then Ultimus is going to get that turn meter. So I think this should still work pretty good. We have Raiders on Kang and Ultimus as well, so a lot of chance for crits. So let's go in. All right, so Kang is going first. Let's go ahead and get slow on Robbie, Photon, and Morgan. Or Morgan can just lay down and die. That's perfect. So there's Ms. Marvel Harlight taking the turns. Now Ultimus is going to be able to pop off. We're going to ult into her. There's some crits. Let's go ahead and special with Leader into Black Cat. All right, there she goes. And let's go ahead and special into Robbie. Get the assist called in. Perfect. All right, so we did end up getting the victory on this one. My opponent finished their attacks. It looks like there's a few minutes left. We got a 41,036. My opponent, Alexis Texas, got a 40,621. So it looks like they didn't get a clear on a room, and one of my rooms actually tripped them up. Let's go ahead and take a look at the attacks to see what happened. So for stage 1, we ended up doing the 2 minion burn attacks into here. Then we brought in the Immortal X-Men. This one could have gone south pretty quickly if Kahori would have used the ultimate and killed off my Storm. I don't think I would have gotten the kill on this one because I would have just had, I believe, Cabal and Jean Grey to try to finish this off, and I don't think that would have happened. We got a 75-61 on this one. For stage 2, we ended up using our Cabal with Ultimus and Kang into the Secret Defenders Morgan. We got an 83-71, a very good clear on that one. For stage 3, this was an interesting team I kind of threw together for the Annihilators, Storm, and Super Skrull. It's Old Man Logan with Daken. We brought in Apocalypse to take the safeguard off. Again, as I mentioned in the video, Ares could have worked here in place of that. Black Cat to take out the revive once, and Black Knight to basically shut down the Super Skrull. We get a 83-67 on this one. Stage 4, we attempted to do the double sack with Nightstalkers again. We didn't get this to work. Odin ulted and just wiped my entire team out. So we did end up using our Nightstalkers in stage 5 against the Spider Society Lizard, 83-68. Stage 6, we did Orchis into the X-Treme with Rogue, 83-69. Very good counter into there. As far as my opponent goes, they did the double sack. They used Infinity Watch without Moondragon and here, and then they brought in the Immortal X-Men. Jean Grey got killed off. This was into my kind of a mismatch of stage 1 with Mephisto, Kahori, and friends. 75-66 on that one. Stage 2, they attempted just to kind of throw the Nightstalkers in here without any burns. 0 points on that one. Stage 3, so this one here was Tangled Web, Ultimus, Black Knight, APOC into my Annihilators, Strange, Super Skrull, 83-63. Stage 4, so this one here, they attempted to use Nightstalkers into my Superior 6, and it didn't work. So they backed out. They end up using their Superior 6 with Falcon for 79-51. Stage 5, they end up using their Astral with Old Man Logan without Moondragon, 83-70 into my Spider Society with Zombie Juggernaut. And stage 6, they used their Cabal with Emma Kang into my X-Men, Extreme X-Men Rogue for 83-71. So yeah, it looks like we did get the victory on this one. So I'm currently 1-1. I have a good chance to go against Duelim for round 3. So stay tuned for that one to see if we do get matched up. Hopefully we do. And awesome job, Alexis Texas. Hopefully we get a rematch in the future. If you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, have a wonderful rest of the day.